Well, good morning. A little bit late posting this update from day 5. I'm here in traffic. It's 5:30 a.m. and you can see behind me that the traffic has already begun. It's crazy. I mean, this city has so many people. There isn't the infrastructure to be able to properly get around, and so you have to allow hours to get just about anywhere. And so I'm here with Poppy. Say hi, Poppy. Say hello.
Hello.
He has been our chauffeur since we have been here, our driver, our translator, our everything. He knows everything. That's what I tell him every day. And we're driving across town to our first meeting. Well, we, as in me and him. And but yesterday was a great day. We had 4. I'll just like keep the video on out here because I think that's more interesting than my face. On like 4 meetings yesterday with different leaders of the Assemblies of God. It's always the Assemblies of God, you know. No offense, but you know, the Pentecostal and charismatic churches are always way more excited about crusades than most of the other churches. And you know, that's not 100% true, but just kind of a generalization there. But we had some amazing meetings with them. Actually, we went to 2 different fields yesterday and checked on them. One of them is at the airport. It's Ndolo Airport. It's a small little teeny airport downtown that like little teeny jets fly out of. And it is huge. The Pope actually is the only one who's ever had a meeting there. So why not us? And let's see, we talked with Lillian Varnaud. She actually met with us a few times, and it's a really cool story. If you don't know, my sister-in-law Caitlin married Jonathan, and her mom is Lillian. His mom is Lillian, and Lillian's father started a movement here, and he is key in this nation to bringing Jesus to the nation as a whole. There were other missionaries, of course, but he is probably the most loved, and he was key to bringing the Assemblies of God here, and he started so many churches. And pretty much many of the pastors, we've gone into their office, if not all of them, have like pictures of him on the wall, or at least speak very highly of him without even being asked. He's like a David Livingstone for other parts of Africa. He's like the David Livingstone of Congo, and so the French-speaking Congo. And so he is a pretty spectacular man. And so she met with us yesterday and gave us a lot of insight. And so it's cool. We're having these family connections now, and so that was awesome. It's cool. You see all these yellow buses. They are the taxis or the buses that people use to get around. Just a few quick statistics here about the DR Congo in Kinshasa. Now in Kinshasa, the average age of a person here, see if you can guess. I'll give you a second to make a guess. Say it out loud. Okay, the average age is 15.7. Average age of someone in Kinshasa. And so it's a very young society, like most of Africa. It's the youngest continent by far. But it's super young. And so a lot of these that average age, they're almost working age, or a lot of them are working if they finished their secondary school. And so in the mornings you'll see literally a wave of young people walking, sometimes, you know, 5 kilometers to get to where they're gonna work downtown. And so that's kind of what you see here. It's just young people after young people trying to get into town to make some money to survive. Another interesting fact, you could fit nearly the entire population of Zambia in this city. So we did tons of crusades all over Zambia, if you remember, and this city you could fit the entire population of that nation right here in Kinshasa. Crazy. Another thing, in Zambia we did crusades in many of these compounds where they were just really, you know, really poor, sad areas where you'd have like 10 people living in a house or more. And in the house, I mean like a shed in American terminology. And here in Kinshasa, it's hard to find a place that and so in Zambia, they had approximately 10,000 people per square kilometer on average in a lot of these places, to 20 if it was super crazy. In here in Kinshasa, it's hard to find a place that has less than 50,000 of these things. And so 50,000 people per square kilometer, which is crazy. So, you know, it's a very, very big city. The biggest city in Africa by far, 4th biggest city in the world, fastest growing city in the world. And I believe that we're going to find out exactly what we're gonna do here in the next couple of days. Been working tirelessly, about 18 hours a day or more, leaving at 5, 6 in the morning, getting back at sometimes 7 at night, like 8 at night, and then having meetings until midnight. So keep me and Harrison, my bro, in your prayers as we're running around the city, and Boita is out in the bush. So there's 3 of us here right now. And I think I'll be able to share some really exciting news with you as we continue on in the next week as to what we're planning for next year. So God bless you guys, and I hope to talk to each of you. If you're watching this, maybe give it a thumbs up. That would make me happy. But if you're not watching this, you're probably clicked off by now anyways. But subscribe, that would be great. And keep me in your prayers, and I love you. And goodbye from Kinshasa, Congo.